Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for this video, we got something really cool to show you guys, and that is custom assassinations in Halo Reach. Very similar to the way we did it in Halo 5 a few months ago. It's a glitch where you swap the assassination of one weapon with another weapon. In this case, the energy sword, because in Halo Reach, if I recall, only the energy sword has its own special assassination. So to do this, there's a few ways you could do it, but the easiest way to do it is you need to overload the map first on Halo Reach. So this is the good old overload method that I found like many years ago. It's like, what, 8 years by now? But basically you just spawn a bunch of vehicles, all the vehicles on the map, and then like contain them like together in like a box like we have there. And the reason why you want to do this is because this glitch, it's hard to do without lag. You need to slow the game down. And, you know, if you have good connections and everybody else has good connections, then the game will run smoothly. So you'll need to simulate lag. Now, a side effect of this overload glitch, if you guys remember, is the ghost glitch, where one player becomes like a ghost. And you can't see them, you can't touch them, but they can still hurt you, and it looks like you're taking damage out of nowhere. And that actually happened here while we were doing it. It was just an accidental side effect there. But it was a really cool glitch. I suggest you watch that video too. That video was also uploaded way back when we first discovered the overload glitch. But anyways, if that happens, just whoever's the ghost can just kill themselves and respawn, and then it'll be back to normal. So, to do this glitch, what you want to do is have your sword out. And you want to assassinate them and then quickly switch to your other weapon, your secondary weapon, while you're assassinating them. Now, we didn't succeed here, and it'll probably take you a few tries, but it's easiest to do when the game is lagging, when your frame rate is low, like right now, thanks to the overload glitch. But if we get it correctly, there you go. Your sword, instead of using a sword to assassinate the other player, you'll be using whatever your secondary weapon was to assassinate. So in this case, we're using a golf club, and we just basically slap the other player with a golf club. So there it was in slow motion. Let's try with a different weapon this time. It's pretty easy to do once you have the right conditions. So there you go. We just pretty much slapped them with the Spartan laser. Let's take a look at that again in slow motion. So assassinate, quickly switch, and slap. So, to the other players, they may or may not be able to see this. I know from my perspective, I'm the one being assassinated because this I wasn't as good at this as the person helping me, who's can't want you to. It's gamer tag. But to the other player who's getting assassinated, they may or may not be able to see it. It depends, but for most people, you probably won't be able to see it. Only the person who's doing the assassination will be able to see it. But yeah, so that's basically a few examples there. Now, this glitch also changes with depending on who you're assassinating or what species you're assassinating, and also what species you're playing as. Because like elites have different assassinations, and the assassinations change based on who you're assassinating. So right now we have some. I just switched over to an elite, so we have some elite on Spartan action, and as you can see there, the elite has a much different assassination this way. So we're going to try a few different weapons with the elite now against the Spartan. So the elite pretty much picks up the Spartan, like tries to stab the Spartan to the chest. But when you use like other weapons, like the golf club, it doesn't exactly like... The golf club isn't like being thrusted through the player at the right angle. It's kind of like the base of it. So it's kind of a limitation of some of the animations. And also, depending on the animation, it doesn't always like fully complete the animation. It also like depends on the amount of lag and everything. So a few conditions can affect it. Now, you don't absolutely need to lag the game. Oh, and by the way, this is a really cool assassination actually with Spartan on elite action. Especially with the golf club. Look at that. You're just like slamming the golf club into them and like kind of like slicing them in half with a blunt golf club. But anyways, as I was saying, you don't need to lag the game to do this. It's technically possible without lag, but it's really difficult to do it without lag or without a low frame rate. because your timing has to be like absolutely precisely perfect. But with a slowed down game, like with super lag or just lag in general, you have a much bigger window to quickly switch to another weapon, because you need to assassinate and then like almost like literally like immediately switch weapons. Otherwise, it won't work. So that's why we are doing the simulated lag here. And it does kill the frame rate of Halo Reach, of course. But we're only doing this so that we can show you guys, of course, because there's a lot of cool assassinations that you can do. A lot of cool custom assassinations you do. We've only showed a few weapons here, but you guys can definitely play around with this with different weapons. Some weapons look cooler than others, and it also depends on your different assassinations. Some assassinations work better with some weapons, and so on. There's a lot of different combinations. You can have Spartan on Spartan action, Elite on Elite action, or Spartan on Elite action, or Elite on Spartan action, and so on. So you can do a lot of cool things. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this glitch. Just gonna show you a couple more examples of some custom assassinations you can do. But overall, that's pretty much how you do this glitch. It's very simple to do. It's just you need the lag to help you. And if you guys want, I did upload. I still have this overload map uploaded from 2010 or so. It's in my file share. My gamertag is Generalkidd, as you guys probably know by now. So just feel free to go on my file share on Halo Reach and then download the overload map that I've set up. It was originally set up for the ghost glitch, but it also works for this, of course. It's pretty versatile. I mean, the overload glitch in general in every Halo game is very versatile. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so I do want to thank Want You Two for showing me this. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this. And if you did, make sure to leave a like. If you have anything you want me to check out or anything you want me to try out or test out, just let me know, and I'll do my best to look into it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.